This next room I'm going in is full of mummies, real mummified Egyptian people. Good morning and welcome back to the Wealthy Optimist. This is Sarah Hall and today I am taking you with me to the National Archaeological Museum here in Florence. In my last video I took you to on a really great kind of thorough view of the Uffizi Museum. So when you actually buy a ticket to the Uffizi Museum, I'm going to post a link to my video here so you can actually check that out as well. It was really stunning, a great place to stop and really like get away from all of the crowds and just enjoy some art. So when you actually buy a ticket to that museum, you get to go into the National Archaeological Museum for free. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. Otherwise, I think it's about 4 or 5 euros to get into the National Archaeological Museum. I'm excited to head there today so I can check out all of the different Egyptian artifacts. It's full of Egyptian artifacts. I'm really excited. I've heard that there's sarcophagi there, that it's just really intense with a lot of ancient history. So I'm really excited to check it out. Egypt is one of the places on my, to go to list that I've wanted to go to since I was a little kid. I wanted to be an archaeologist when I was younger. I still do want to be an archaeologist, but it's just somewhere that I've always been really intrigued by. It's so ancient, the history is so incredible. So I'm really excited to go and take you with me as we check that out today. It's a beautiful day here in Florence. It's so pretty out. I hope that you guys hit the subscribe button and turn the little bell notifications on so that you can get updated when I post new videos. And let's go and enjoy Florence today. So I always say in all of my videos to get out and walk around because you get to get a feel for the city. So where I'm staying, it was like almost a 40-minute walk to get over to the National Museum. But it goes by really fast because you see all these like really beautiful little quaint streets and stuff like that. So it's really awesome actually. And the Archaeological Museum is about 10 minutes away from the Duomo, which is where I am right now. And this is one of my least favorite areas because it's so busy. Like there's so many people. I'm gonna show you so you can have a see, but like it's just mayhem and I can't stand crowds. Like it's my least favorite thing. So I try to stay in like the more, I don't know, relaxed neighborhoods. So going over to the Archaeological Museum, it's in an area where it's more relaxed, there's less people, so you can actually like have a little like escape from all of these mayhem and crowds. Like just look at all these people. And of course there are tons of people all the time because like it's very dense down there because this is such an incredible historic monument. So everybody wants to come and see it, of course. A few quick notes about the Duomo. It's free to go inside. So there's always a lineup. Right now it's a really big lineup. You can see it goes all the way around, down, and around the back side of it. So it's free to go inside. They let more people in nowadays than they used to because they have so many people who are coming to see it. So they try to cram more people in there, but they really want you to keep the respect and noise levels down. I'm doing a series right now on Florence, so I'm gonna have a different video where I actually show you inside and all about, give you like history and background and all of that good stuff about the beautiful Santa Maria Cathedral, which is the Duomo. So make sure that you subscribe so that you can get notified when I post that video as well. Okay, so I made it to the National Archaeological Museum. It's just behind me. I stopped and had a cappuccino and a really good croissant with jam in it. So if you ever see croissants with jam in them, oh my goodness, so good. So we're gonna go in here and I'm gonna show you actually the hours of operation too because they're a little bit bizarre. It's only open until like 2 o'clock on most of the days. So I'm gonna show you that so that you can see. And it's also not really open on the weekends very often. It's just the very first Saturday, very first Sunday of every month. and then Saturday until 2. Just so you guys know. If you want to come later on in the afternoon, come on Tuesday or Thursday. They're open until 7. These are mummified animals. That's cool. It's gross and cool at the same time. It's kind of freaky. Same with this guy. His eyes are hollow. There's a bunch of stuff down there too. Here we go, Egyptian Museum. These artifacts are literally from thousands of years ago. It's so cool. Like, one over there is from 1994 before Christ. I don't even know how long ago that was. Like 5,000 years ago? 3,000 years ago? 5,000? I'm gonna go with 5,000. These are statues of the concubines of the dead. So cool. And ivory boomerangs. We need to bring boomerangs back. Okay, so these are funerary statues. So what they, and their coffins, so what they represented was, say somebody died, they would make a little like effigy, like a statue out of them, and then put them in. And what those funerary statuettes represent is, say when somebody died, they would be mummified, right, and put into a big coffin, and they would make a little like effigy, so like a statue of the person, and then that way if something happened to their mummy, or it was destroyed or something, then they would be reincarnated into this little statue of this, of themselves, so that they could be reincarnated again into the next life, because that's why they mummify people, so that's really cool and creepy. This is actually the top of a pyramid of somebody's tomb. They just stole it right off of it. And the jars that they put organs in. That's really cool and so creepy. This next room I'm going in is full of mummies, real mummified Egyptian people. What? I know it's a museum, but it's actually kind of creepy. You know, like you're looking at an actual skull of a dead person and there's a mummy of a baby too. It feels almost like disrespectful, like you're like messing with the dead. I don't know, it just reminds me of the movie The Mummy. It's cool though. And the Egyptians really knew what they were doing because these like mummies have survived like 5,000 years. There's one down below me that's got, you can see his like skull and everything through the wraps. And he's from 7,400, no, he's from 745 BC. That's a long freaking time ago, a long time. That's a baby crocodile mummy. Oh my god, that's a hand. And a foot. That is a freaking mummified foot. That was literally a mummified foot. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a really cool / really creepy day, considering like right now I'm standing in an area that's completely surrounded by literally dead people wrapped up and mummified from thousands of years ago, which is really, it's very cool and fascinating to study the kind of culture and history, but it's also a little bit creepy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I do hope that you like to subscribe to my channel and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment below if you've ever been to either Egypt or an Egyptian museum and seen sarcophaguses and mummies, because this was my first time and it was really fascinating. What's your take on all of this? Like, scary, creepy, cool? I don't know, I'm torn.